Allow me to commence my remarks with my heartfelt congratulations to all the incredible individuals who are being honored here this evening. It is not surprising that Cortland, founded in 1868 as a normal school, would produce so many wonderful people who have taught, coached at one point in their career or for their entire career. I say to each of you, thank you for your extraordinary contributions to society and SUNY Cortland. To share this momentous occasion with each of you is a humbling experience. I'd like to thank the C Club Committee and everyone involved in the Hall of Fame weekend for all their time and effort to put on such a wonderful event. When I arrived here in Cortland in 1989, I really had no idea what I wanted to major in or do for a living. Fortunately, I started going to social studies classes and history classes and ran into wonderful people by the name of Dr. Johnson, who was the premier Civil War Reconstruction historian who was so good at what he did. Ken Burns used to contact him for information and slides for his documentary about the Civil War. Or people like Dr. Graves and Dr. Shedd, Dr. Wright, Dr. Blatt, Dr. Cipher, and countless others at this institution who helped me realize the path I wanted to take in life was to be an educator. They helped me understand that teaching is not about teaching a particular subject or sport. This court embodies what they taught me, and I hope I live up to it. For those who are teachers, it isn't what we teach that instills virtue. It is how we teach. We are the books our students read most closely. I have been teaching for 19 years, both in the classroom and on the field. I recognize that I'm an extremely lucky person to work in such a wonderful field that helps shape young people's lives in many ways. And I hope I have lived up to those ideals I learned here so long ago. Thank you to my parents for all their love, support, and guidance over the years. They're not with us tonight because my father is celebrating his 50th year military reunion down in Norfolk. He was in the Navy. And of course, we had wonderful weather here today, which is unusual for Cortland, from what I remember playing here. And they're actually in monsoon conditions down there, experiencing a wonderful storm. But I want to thank them, most importantly though, for signing up for soccer when I was 5. The story goes that I had too much energy and I was annoying my mother, and she thought that would help me burn off energy, and based upon my size, there was no chance I'd ever be able to play American football. Never could have imagined that I would play soccer at the travel, high school, and collegiate level. I had the good fortune over 4 years to be part of a team that won 53 matches, drew 11 times, lost 12 times while appearing in 3 NCAA tournaments. It was Coach Tobby, Coach Coach Agate, and Coach McCormick, and my teammates that helped me to continue to grow and excel as a player, and to be honored with individual accolades in addition to our team accomplishments. Soccer, which we call the beautiful game, has taught me many lessons about sport and life. Practice doesn't make perfect, but it does make you better. You must be teachable, coachable, and disciplined. Sometimes you can win and still lose, and sometimes you can lose and still win. But most of all, it brought me into contact with extraordinary people. Coach Tobby, who was immense on my career as both a player and a coach. And on a side note, Coach always talked to me, always asked me, like, who are some of the best players you've ever had the opportunity to coach? And he always mentioned, when I was just talking to him, 2 people. One is David Wright, and the other is an elegant, beautiful player who only played here shortly because of some troubles when he went back home, a man by the name of Halafan. It also brought me in contact with my roommate, Dan Ferguson, who's here tonight, who was not a scrub, but he was our manager. And the time and effort he put into making sure that the balls were there, the equipment was there, the water was there, the bags were there, the hotel arrangements, the food. And of course, he got me my job here at Cortland. We worked at New Big Dining Hall together. We washed dishes, we prepped, cooked, we chopped 50 pounds of onions, 50 pounds of chicken, changed the oil in the deep fryer. But it was a great job because every time we got to work, we got to eat for $1 and drink all the fountain soda that we could handle. Mountain Dew, Coca-Cola. It also brought me in contact with my extraordinary teammates, Frank Deshawn, Oaksey, the Mullen brothers, Michael Brigandy, Greg Paco Ginsberg, Kevin Quinn, Ralph Pecorelli, the Clymer brothers, and numerous other teammates that are people that I met while playing here. While I only get to see them some of the time, the great memories of preseason triples, walking down to practice together, locker room banter, playing spit on long bus trips, talking with Parge while picking up our equipment, our 3 NCAA tournament appearances, eating at every known ponderosa in the greater Northeast area, and of course the smell of Coach Tobby's cigar and his distinctive laugh that still resonate in my mind like it was yesterday. The last thank you is to Cortland for bringing me together with my beautiful wife Trista 25 years ago. While uncultured in soccer when we first met, she has been fully immersed in support of all my soccer and non-soccer achievements and adventures. I am truly blessed that our wonderful 3 children, Aiden, Abigail, and Ty is the one that's kind of like Dash from The Incredibles, going around at the moment, also share a passion for this beautiful game. I hope they get to experience as many wonderful moments like I have via soccer and are able to receive an education like I did here at Cortland when they get older. Thank you, Cortland.